What is going on, guys? Welcome back for another video, and today I'm going to be going over how to clean a Winchester SX4. I'll show you guys how to break it down, clean it, and put it all back together. So let's get this down on the table and get to work. So the first thing I do when I'm going to break this gun down is I'm going to take this cap off here. So it'll just unscrew right off. There we go, that's off. And then next thing, this is going to slide off. We'll set that off to the side, and then we will take the barrel off. Kind of have to wiggle it a little bit, pull the bolt back, and that should slide right on off, just like that. Then we'll take this piece off, take this piece off, take the spring off, and then next thing we're going to do is take the bolt out. This is actually an aftermarket charging handle. The original one fell off when I was turkey hunting, so I had to order a new one, and all the ones from the manufacturer were sold out, so I had to buy a $40 charging handle. But whatever, that's something to be aware of. I've heard that from a lot of people about this gun. The charging handle does fall out, so yeah, be aware of that. And then the next thing we're going to do is get a punch, and we will take the trigger assembly out. There we go. We'll just pull that right out. And there's the trigger assembly. So the gun is pretty much broken down as far as I like to do it when I'm cleaning a gun. But you can take the magazine out and clean the spring and all that, but I don't need to do that. I just want to show you guys the basic cleaning for when you're doing duck hunting. You know, you get done with a hunt, clean the gun, you're ready to go for the next hunt. So what we're going to do now is start cleaning. And what I like to do is have some paper towels and some oil. And what we'll do is we'll start with the main body of the gun, and we'll just go ahead and wipe it down, wipe it out, get any kind of dust and dirt and anything that's fallen in there, just kind of get that all out. We'll just go ahead and wipe that. Now we're going to spray it with some oil, and I like to use some oil, get that in there. We'll wipe it down just like that. Make sure we get it good in here. So there we go. That's pretty much wiped out. It's good clean. And so we'll move on to the next part. The next thing we'll do is clean this. This is actually kind of difficult to clean, but I like to just go ahead and spray it with some oil. We'll get a paper towel and just wipe it off. I'm just trying to get all the black and soot and everything out of there. This gun doesn't get super dirty. I try my best to keep it out of the dirt and keep things from getting on it. So we'll just go ahead and give it a quick wipe down, and we should be good to go. Okay, the next thing that we'll do is we'll do the bolt. So what we'll do, once again, spray that down with some oil and wipe it off, get it clean. There's that part. Number two. And there we go. That's pretty clean. Next thing we'll do is just go ahead and get this spring done. Just give it a quick wipe down. And I just kind of like to go over this, wipe it off, get kind of whatever gunk in there that I can. It looks pretty clean. Didn't get too dirty from the last time I used it. Same with the cap. Just go ahead and wipe it out real quick. And then we'll wipe this out. And then we'll go ahead and do the trigger assembly. See, I bet you guys can't even see that, but there's some dust and stuff in there, so we'll just go ahead and wipe that out real quick. I've used an air compressor on my gun to clean it out in the past, and that worked really well. I just don't have an air compressor here, so I just kind of make do with what I got. And I could actually, if I wanted to, I've got like a little brush over here that I could use if I really wanted to, but it's not that dirty. Then we'll just give it a quick spritz with oil. There we go. Wipe it off. We'll get the bottom side. There we go. Wipe off the excess oil. And the last thing that we will do is clean out the barrel here. So I've got a wire brush here. I'm going to just run that down through it. Probably easier down this way. I'll just go ahead and clean that out. check and make sure we got it good. Yep. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the cloth one. There we go. We'll move on to the cloth one here, and then I'll spray it with some oil, and we'll run it through there again. There we go. It looks pretty clean. And then one of the last things we'll do is go ahead and wipe down the barrel. Get that nice and oiled up. It's always important. Okay, so now it's time to slap everything back together. So what we'll do first is put the bolts in. And you gotta make sure you line it up just right. There's a little hole down in there that the end of the bolt is gonna go into. There we go, just like that. And then we will put the trigger assembly back in there. Then what I like to do is just use this to tap it on in there. Just like that. There we go. And then we will put that back in there. And then it goes like this. What we're going to do is put the spring on. And then we'll put this on. There's a little nub on here. And this is going to go into this little hole right there. So this is going to slide on just like this and go right in there just like that. And then we'll take this, slide that right on top there. And then we will take the barrel. We'll go ahead and slide that on there. It can be tricky sometimes to get this on just right. Just like that. And then we'll take this and we'll just slide that right back on there, just like that. And then we'll take our cap and screw that cap on. And there we go. It's all put back together just right. And then what I like to do is just spritz a little oil in there. Spritz just a little bit of oil in there. And then work that in there. And then just kind of wipe the extra off. And then I just like to kind of just go over the outside of it. Get a little thin coat of oil on there. Make sure it's all nice and protected. And there you go. The gun is cleaned. So that's pretty much it for cleaning and disassembling and reassembling the Winchester SX4. I think it's pretty easy, and I hope this video helps you guys out. I know it can be tricky when you get a new gun and figuring out how to clean it the right way. So this was just kind of a quick breakdown, wipe everything off, oil it, get it back together for the next time you want to go out hunting. Follow me on my social media. I've got Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that is all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.